By the help of your mercy, we may be always free from sin and safe from all distress, as we await the blessed hope and the coming of our Savior, Jesus Christ.
Members of the Filipino-American community in the San Francisco Bay Area gathered here tonight for a Holy Mass and to hear directly from Philippine Consulate General officials updates about the typhoon response to the victims of the monster Typhoon Haiyan or Yolanda that struck the Visayas or the central islands of the Philippines.
As far as the speed of this aid, food aid and medical aid going to these areas, they're coming on stream faster now than the first 3-4 days. The path of this typhoon was very wide, and the effects actually bulldozed that whole swath. In addition, because of the so-called storm surges, many of the heavy equipment that were supposed to have been used to clear the roads, put up temporary bridges, etc., were either submerged in seawater for many hours, and therefore they are now shipping into these areas this heavy equipment that we could have this at least a pathway for the various different trucks carrying soldiers, carrying aid.
In terms of any Filipino-Americans contacting the Philippine Consulate looking for relatives, people who are unaccounted for, what's the process and what's the best way for them to get your assistance?
Fortunately, there are several ways of doing this. The National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council, they have their own process whereby we email them the names. And then, of course, you have the Google People Finder Service as well as the Red Cross. So the Red Cross, even your local American Red Cross here, will be able to assist.
We are very privileged to have been joined by no less than the mayor of the city of San Francisco.
I wanted to express our city's support in their recovery. We want to do everything we can to help, and that's why we created a website to collect resources, to work with very reputable on-the-ground entities like Feed the Hungry and ABS, CBN International Fund, Doctors Without Borders, and present those as ways in which people could express their humanity and help.
As far as the Filipino-American diaspora is concerned, in fact, we are swamped with a lot of calls here of pledges of support, one, and two, finding out where they can what they can do.
One World Institute is a privately funded 501c3 here in the United States as well as in the Philippines. The fastest way to help is to donate the cash to One World Institute because we order the packing as fast as we get the pledges and the cash, and 100% of the donation goes to the victim. We do not charge anything for delivery or logistics or fuel or volunteers.
This Filipino social services organization, West Bay Pilipino Multi-Services, based here in San Francisco's South of Market District, has been mobilizing its community and youth volunteers since November 10th, and they've been gathering relief goods and monetary contributions for the victims of this disaster. These include some of their youngest members, Filipino-American elementary and middle school students that attend their after-school program here.
I want to help the Philippines about it because I know there's a lot of people that died and got hurt.
Our Director of Health and Wellness, Esther, is already in Manila. She flew to the Philippines last Sunday, and she's going to be the one who will be coordinating the distribution of the goods. But more importantly, they're the ones that are going to be delegated to make sure that the funds that we donated will be used to buy goods that are already available in the local area, so that they can then be put in the hands of the victims immediately.
West Bay targets to send at least 100 boxes that contain the most basic and the most critical emergency supplies and donation items to help the victims. Reporting from San Francisco, Odette Keeley of New America Media.